Hello everybody, welcome to Rituparna Creates. I am Rituparna Roy and today I will take you through my February reads, what all books I read and what are my thoughts about them. If you are enjoying my content, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and please support by giving this video a big thumbs up. So if you follow me on Instagram and if you do not, then please do. I had put up a picture of my to be read list. What are the books for February? I received a lot of them because it's my birthday month. So I was not able to complete four books out of those. I know January was a very good month reading wise, but then not every month is the same. That is life. So yeah. This month it was not that good reading wise. I just got caught up with so much other work and so much other thing, and for a brief moment I was also into some kind of existential crisis of what I am doing with my life, and I wrote a beautiful poem according to me to sort out my thoughts. I'll link that here for you. That was my last upload. Do give it a watch. It is a very beautiful poem, and I had not done a poetry video for so long, so yeah, do check it out. I'll also leave the link for it in the description box. All of these books are bought from Amazon, so those links will also be there in the description box. Right, so let's get started. I'm sorry for today's lighting. Usually I use natural light to shoot, but today due to some other difficulties and work, I'm shooting now in the night, and I can understand the lighting may not be that good, but yeah, do bear with me and let's begin. So I will start with the latest book that I read, that is The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. This book was supposed to be my March read, but you guys know me, I love a thriller, murder, mystery, suspense, all of that, and I picked this book up, started reading it on the 26th, and then I completed it today, that is the 28th. Very easy read. This is about some 300 pages, and the problem, I'll start with that. The problem or the things I did not like about the book was that some of the characters, especially the protagonists and all, were a little bit predictable. I feel that I felt that I knew these kinds of characters before. I have read this kind of storyline before, but it's very well written. It's almost as if, a movie is playing. The thrill and the mystery, really you hold on to it. Rachel Hawkins has been able to hold on to your attention to the last page, and it's kind of like such a book where there you don't know like how it will end. So yeah, but I still think that quite a few things were a lot of like cliches, things we have heard before, read before, seen before, but a very good read. Especially if you are traveling anywhere, if you are going on a train, plane journey, whatever, you can carry this book, 300 pages, not a lot. And because it's so thrilling, you won't be able to keep it down, and it will, help you survive you through your journey. So yeah, I would rate this 7 out of 10, a very good, a very decent read. The first book which I read in the month of February was this one, Neil Gaiman's Art Matters, illustrated by Chris Riddle. Okay, so I would not say this is an actual very like a book or a novel or something like that. It's just some advice from Neil Gaiman through his career, the things that he has learned, and it is very beautifully illustrated by Chris Riddle. I don't know how much of this is visible, but such beautiful things, such good advice from someone who has been in the writing space and the creation space for so long. He has written screenplays, graphic novels, and of course books for children and so many other things. And the whole topic, that is why I was so moved to buy this book, that why is art important, why is creativity important, and why does it matter to have books and libraries and all of that. It's a little expensive, so I have come to realize that illustrated books cost more, because I had not read any kind of illustrated books or comics before. I did not realize that they are expensive. So as you can see, it's a very thin book. I would advise that you can buy an ebook version of this. It's I don't think it will do justice to get an audio book, because the illustrations are the one that you will really enjoy going through. This is a hardcover book, and this was some, I think, for some 300 some rupees. So yeah, you know, a little bit on the pricier side, but I really enjoyed it. I just finished it in one sitting in what, like half an hour or 1 hour or so. It's that small. But yeah, some beautiful guidance and inspiration that you can draw from this book. So yeah, absolutely would highly recommend it, and I would rate it 9 out of 10. Another one of Neil Gaiman's book that I read this month was M for Magic. This is a collection of short stories which are more on the science fiction and horror and you know, a little bit of fantasy, ghost and all that type of books. All that type of stories. This I did not enjoy that much. So I have now realized that I'm reading another book which is from the same, like, fantasy and magic and, you know, this kind of a genre. I don't enjoy all such kinds of book. Maybe I'm realizing that about me. I started or picked up reading these genres because I love Harry Potter, and I was meaning to read The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Actually read them. I have watched the movies, but then I thought, okay, let me read some short stories and things, because I don't know how it will be to read like a full-fledged book, and those are like big books, right? But I did not like this one. I don't know. He is such a great writer, first of all. But I really liked his The Graveyard Boy, the Graveyard book that I read, I think, what, 1 or 2 months back. But this one, no, this was just not for me. You can check it out if this is what you like, maybe. But I don't know, it just did not match my vibe or energy. I did not enjoy reading it. I completed reading it. But still, not much. Did not enjoy it much. Some of the stories are very, like, you know, they will give you those chills. But no, not really. Maybe not really my cup of tea, at least for these stories. Yeah. So I read all 3 books by Austen Kleon. These are the 3. This is Steal like an Artist, Show Your Work, and this is Keep Going. Now these are expensive books, and that is why these were a birthday present. These come in these kinds of format, and they have these glossy kinds of pages. There are little bit illustrations and stuff inside. An absolute delight. I first saw these books in one of the videos by Ali Abdal, and then I really liked the title of the book, that is Steal Like an Artist. So I was like, you know, I have to get these, and these are expensive. I think one book is for like some 800 or 700 bucks. The links are down below, you can check them out. But yeah, that's why I waited so long for my birthday to get them. My husband gifted these 3 books, the series, to me. They are not series. You can take them up separately and read them separately, absolutely. But I wanted to read all 3 things together. It's really nice. Again, the same thing, that it comes from a person who has been in the creator space for so long. His advice, his experiences, and he takes examples from so many other things. There are so many stories, anecdotes and all of that inside it. Very thought-provoking and very up to date with the social media and all of that as well. You know, because many of the authors or many of the books, you won't find that social media or the internet plays a big role. But in his book, he does mention that how he uses the digital platforms, the internet, the social media and all of that to you know, connect with other things and to create work and all of that. So yeah, absolutely such a delight going through all of his books. Such good flow. It's broken down into 10 things, right? So this is the 10 things nobody told you about being creative. For Keep Going, it is 10 ways to stay creative, and Show Your Work is 10 ways how you can share your creativity, right? So he talks about collaboration, he talks about so many things. Such a wonderful piece of advice. If you can pick up like one book at a time, you can also read them in ebook format as well. You can also listen to them audiobook wise, it's really great. But I wanted something where you can, read and feel and all of that. So yeah, absolutely love him, and I've now started following him on Instagram as well. So yeah, this was my best or my most favorite read of the month of February. So this was not planned to be read in this month, but this was Better Than Before by Gretchen Rubin. Now this book I read I think a year and a half before, but I started reading it again because there is some changes that I want to make into my lifestyle, and I thought, what best way or best time to start than my birthday. So I picked it up and it was like a project for myself. So I went through the complete book. I really loved the book. It breaks down things into how you can plan, what are the different things. And I think one of the things that I very much liked about this book was that she also talks about your personality and how that plays a role in making or breaking any habit, and how can we, or how should we rather, understand ourselves better or first before going into making any routine or building any particular habit, right? So it has some really good advice, and I will make a more detailed video on this in the coming months, because I am planning to, I've created a plan around this book and what all things she mentions. So yeah, stick around for that, and do subscribe to the channel if you would want to watch that video. And yeah, so these were all of my reads. I know this is not at all what was planned, but that is life for you, unplanned and unpredictable. But that's okay. I am carrying over the books that I have not read for this month into March. So I have, I'm already reading The Night Circus, which is again part of my birthday gift. Then there are, I think, 3-4 more books, so that is going to be my March reads, and hopefully by March I will finish all of these books, and I will see you again with my March reads in March, and I'll see you again next week with another very interesting video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe.